Hello everyone and welcome to another video today, where today I'm going to be digging up some dahlias. I've already dug up quite a few. Some did better than others, but I pretty much predicted some. I'm just finding out some labels. I don't know how they've got there, but I've been putting tea bags and deadheads behind here, so the soil is quite good. So this is one I got from Wilko last year. It's like a neon, it's a really bright yellow. And as you can see, the thickness of that is quite thick. So they seem to have fell over. I did stake them, but the stakes just seem to fall over. The tea bags are good if you just chuck them on, because as next year, all that in there worms will actually eat, and then the worm poop is very, very rich. So just improves the soil altogether. So yeah, have a look at this. So let's try and dig it out now. So you've got to be careful not to actually chomp straight through the tubers. You've got to remember how big it was last year and how big it is you think it would have grown. I do chop these down like half, cut all the so it won't flower no more. Just to encourage the tubers to grow a bit. And this one doesn't look like it's working to even budge. Just loosening it up. So do excuse my Crocs, it's the only shoes that are very suitable at the moment. So some of you might be going like, what are those? So this one does seem to be quite hard to get out. I'll try and get at it from this way. There we go. I think it wants a bit more from this side. I have got a sweet pea plant trying to grow through all of this at the same time, so yeah. Oh, the tubers have grown an awful lot from a small bag. As you can see, that's a peat pellet there that's rotted down. Yeah, the tubers have swelled up and grown a lot more than I thought. So I don't know if you can see that, but they have grown quite a bit. I have had problems with slug eggs in the other ones. I can only see a few in here. Just like try and shake it off. I do rinse some if I can't get the soil off, but just try and shake them off. I'm doing it now. Some people, and I have done in the past. I'm just going to snip some of these because they're a bit high up. Dig them up and chop them down when the frost has come, but from my experience, where I am anyway, the weather's a bit unpredictable and it won't dry them out in time and they just go mouldy. And that really did sort of knock the stock down a lot this year. That's why I had to buy some new ones from Wilko. The Wilko is like quite a good cheap one. They only cost £1. You can buy off eBay. You buy off these people who take cuttings, show ones, and that, but get one from your country, because don't get one from like China, let's say, because it's not very good, and don't buy any from anyone that's selling blue dahlias, because there is no such thing as blue dahlias, because they'll probably send you something and it won't be nothing like it, and so you can buy from seed companies, but some can be expensive, but some other types on the same site can be very cheap, so you've just got to look what you really want to buy. So have a look at that, seems quite good. That's grown a lot. Let's move on to some ones I did from seed. The ones from seed, they don't look very big. Move this last sternum out of the way, which they won't for the first year. So this one looks like it's a tuber because it's got multiple stems coming out of the ground, but what it's done is it's sort of air layered and shot out. So what I'm going to do, by the way, when I do this, I didn't chop these ones down because I don't know why, I just didn't. Is get a label right on, like these ones will be like, I just put like white because they're only the only white ones I've got. So I know what they are next year. So let me just get my fork. So I don't know if you can see, I'll lower you guys down just a little bit. If you can see the tubers, and someone is blowing the flute thing and it's really annoying, but anyway, let's try and dig this up. I'm digging quite far because once from seed in the past, as well as bedding dahlias from seed, even bedding dahlias, you cannot predict the size of the tubers. So this sort of hearing is good because it's been covered by this like trailing flower stuff for as long as I can remember. So I haven't really improved it, got to improve it. Trying, this one's proving hard as well. Hopefully I haven't damaged the tubers. It looks like I have damaged the tubers a bit, but that doesn't matter because that's a little bit, you always get that if you've got a few dahlias and you've done this in the past. They're very unpredictable as how they grow. So there we go, that is the dahlia we have just dug up, and I'm just going to, I've got a label that just says white on it because it's my only white dahlia. I'm just going to tie it to one of the stems, just like so. It's the little double knot, just so I know what it is next year. So I'm going to put that in the greenhouse in a minute. So this one here that I've just chopped down is a purple cactus. I bought this one from Wilco. Again, along with this other one, this orange cactus. I'm just going to clip this orange cactus down as well because it is in the way a bit of me doing this other one. The other one from seed we'll do in a minute just to see what they're like, or I might even do a part 2 to show you them. So let's do this one first. It's a bit awkward with the camera, so I'm sorry if I'm moving it around a lot. So I'm just gonna tease it a bit. Might just be able to do it from one side. depends how well it's rooted in. Oh, it looks like it's lifting you guys up as well. Try and tease it from this side as well. See if this is any good. I think I stabbed it a bit, but that doesn't matter as long as it's not multiple times. And there is a big clay soil attached to this here, so this soil hasn't been improved for many years. Let's get the camera straight. It's a bit hard on this ground. So yeah, I think I just stabbed it there, look. It's just chunked the side off that tuber, but I think it'll be alright. Let's get some of this compost off from around it and soil. Alright, so again, these ones have grown some good tubers. So next year it should do a lot better than it has this year. So I'm going to put that one aside. Let's do this. There's one tube that's come off it. Just bury it, it'll rot, it's alright. Let's get this straight. So need like a proper terrain tripod. So this one here is a orange cactus. Some flowers had like white spikes on the end, like little white flicks on the end of the petals. So it was quite good. I'll show you one flower that's still left there. See it's got some new petals, some white flecks, but on its first few flowers it had on all the petals really long half of the petals was orange and the other half was white, and it looks like I just divided this one by accident. Oh well, let's see if it's any good. If not, we'll try and salvage what we can or bin it. I don't know what has happened to this. Probably rotted in this bad soil. And it does look like I've divided it by accident. So let's have a look at that. That looks really good. As you can see, the eye, some eyes around there starting to form. They should come good next year. As you can see there, the clear of the eyes. But it's there, them little lumps. Let's have a look at the other half. Oops, it does look like we have had a few tubers come off. I think it's just the sheer weight of it. I didn't really expect it, but as you can see, there we go. Oops, just dropped it. Looks like nothing has gone to waste. Probably a blessing in disguise. That was good. So yeah, that was a good effort today. So I'm just going to take this one into the greenhouse and show you some of the others I have taken up. So there's one there, one there, one there, two there, and all this. I'm going to dig a trench, what I do, and that one there. I dig a trench along here, basically lie it all in and cover it. It all just rots. Let me show you some of this soil. There's some buried underneath here, that's why it's a bit uneven. But some of this soil, it is really good. See, it just crumbles. It's got some sand in it as well that's been mixed in the past. So yeah, let's just take this one into the greenhouse and I'll show you some more. As you can see, we are in the greenhouse. These are some all the gladioli bulbs I have done. Quite big bulbs, and I'll show you some. These are hydrangea cuttings that are not quite hardy to stay out at winter. They don't look very good, but they come next year. They'll look like that one, and then really big after that. Got some olive trees here that go outside the front door, just overwintering them. Keep them dry, give them water every now and then. They'll be alright. So here are some dahlias. It's just this one here. One's crumbling a bit more. Take some soil off so it dries quick. I'll put that label on the back. And tomatoes are normally in here anyway, but they've out underneath once the dahlias. As you can see, there is all of these. These are some more recent ones. So these are some dwarf dahlias. This is like a fire one, yellow and red. This is like a lemon colour one, like a lemon cactus. This is like a more spiky yellow pom-pom, but it's not very, it's like a more subtle yellow. That's just like a red with like white on the end. That's the one we've just done. And then these are some pink ones that I did from cutting. So yeah, that's very good. So I'll hopefully see you guys in part 2. And yeah, thanks for watching. And if it's been long, I'm very sorry. But I guess I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye, everybody.